Build the Life You Want, written and published by Sprit 10. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, the quest for a fulfilling life can seem like an elusive dream. But what if the key to building the life you want lies not in external circumstances but within you? This audiobook, Build the Life You Want, is a journey into the depths of your own being, a guide to uncovering the potential that lies dormant within you, waiting to be awakened. Have you ever felt lost, unsure of your place in the world? Do you find yourself repeating patterns that lead to disappointment and frustration? These are not mere coincidences. They are signposts pointing towards the inner work that is required to forge a path of meaning and purpose. This book is your compass, your map to navigate the terrain of your own soul. We begin by peering into the mirror of self-reflection. It is here that you will confront the truths you've avoided and uncover the values that will become the bedrock of your existence. The power of knowing oneself cannot be overstated. It is the foundation upon which all else is built. But the journey does not end with self-awareness. Life will inevitably present obstacles, challenges that may seem insurmountable. Yet it is in the heart of these struggles that the greatest lessons are learned. Facing your fears and embracing failure as a teacher. These are the steps that lead to resilience and strength. As you navigate through these trials, a transformation occurs. The layers of doubt and insecurity fall away, revealing the essence of who you are. This is the secret to personal growth, the unveiling of your potential. It is a process of becoming, of evolving into the person you were meant to be. Mindfulness and presence become your allies in this journey. In a world that constantly pulls us into the future or drags us into the past, the art of being present is a sanctuary of peace. It is in the stillness of the moment is where clarity emerges, and the path forward becomes illuminated. Relationships, too, are a mirror reflecting back to us the areas where we need to grow. Empathy and effective communication are the tools that strengthen these bonds, creating a network of support and connection that enriches our lives. The importance of balance cannot be overlooked. The harmony between work and life, the prioritization of self-care, these are not luxuries but necessities. They are the pillars that support a life of fulfillment and joy. Finally, we arrive at the culmination of our journey, the manifestation of our dreams. Setting goals and living with purpose are the expressions of all that we have learned and become. It is here, in the realization of our aspirations, that we find the true measure of our success. This audiobook is an invitation to embark on the most important journey of your life, the journey to build the life you want. It is a journey that requires courage, honesty, and perseverance, but know that you are not alone. Within these pages you will find a guide, a mentor, and a friend. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let us begin. Chapter 1. Understanding Yourself. The journey to building the life you want begins with a single yet profound step: self-reflection. It is the act of turning your gaze inward, of exploring the depths of your own mind and heart. In a world that constantly demands our attention outward, the power of self-reflection is often underestimated. Yet, it is in this inner exploration that we discover the keys to our own happiness and fulfillment. Self-reflection is not merely about introspection. It is an active process of inquiry and understanding. It involves asking yourself difficult questions, challenging your assumptions, and confronting the truths you may have been avoiding. It is a journey that requires courage, for it demands that we face the parts of ourselves that we may not be proud of, the parts that we have hidden away in the shadows of our consciousness. Why is self-reflection so crucial in building the life you want? The answer lies in its ability to bring clarity to our desires, motivations, and values. It helps us understand why we do what we do, why we react in certain ways, and what truly matters to us. Without this understanding, we are like ships without rudders, adrift in the sea of life, subject to the whims of external forces. But with self-reflection, we gain the insight needed to steer our lives in the direction of our choosing. The process of self-reflection begins with self-awareness. It requires us to become observers of our own thoughts and emotions, to notice patterns and triggers that may be shaping our behaviors. This awareness is the first step towards change. For example, you may notice that you tend to react defensively in certain situations. With this awareness, you can begin to explore the underlying reasons for this reaction and work towards a more constructive response. One effective method for self-reflection is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can provide a clearer picture of your inner world. It can reveal insights that were previously obscured by the noise of your busy mind. Journaling can also serve as a record of your personal growth, allowing you to track your progress over time. Another powerful tool for self-reflection is meditation. Meditation provides a space for quiet contemplation, a respite from the constant chatter of the mind. It allows you to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, fostering a deeper understanding of yourself. Self-reflection also involves examining your values. What principles guide your actions? What do you hold most dear? Understanding your values is essential in making choices that are aligned with your true self. It is the compass that guides you towards a life of authenticity and integrity. As you engage in self-reflection, it is important to approach the process with kindness and compassion. You may encounter aspects of yourself that you are not proud of, but it is crucial to remember that we are all works in progress. Self-reflection is not about self-judgment. It is about self-discovery and growth. The power of self-reflection lies in its ability to transform your relationship with yourself and with the world around you. It leads to greater self-acceptance, resilience, and emotional intelligence. It empowers you to make choices that are in harmony with your true nature, paving the way for a life of fulfillment and purpose. In the end, the journey of self-reflection is a journey back to yourself. It is a journey of uncovering the wisdom that resides within you, the wisdom that will guide you in building the life you want. So take a moment, turn inward, and begin the exploration. The treasures you uncover may just change the course of your life. At the heart of building the life you want lies a crucial step: identifying your core values. These are the deeply held beliefs that shape your decisions, guide your actions, and define who you are. They are the essence of your character, the foundation upon which your life is built. In a world of endless choices and distractions, knowing your core values is like having a compass that always points you in the right direction. But what exactly are core values? They are not fleeting preferences or interests. They are the principles that resonate with your soul, that feel right at the deepest level. They might include honesty, compassion, courage, respect, or love. These values are unique to each individual, reflecting our diverse backgrounds and experiences. The process of identifying your core values is not always straightforward. It requires introspection, honesty, and a willingness to look beyond the surface of your desires and motivations. It's about asking yourself what truly matters to you, what you stand for, and what you want your life to represent. One way to start this exploration is to reflect on moments in your life when you felt truly fulfilled or proud. What were you doing? What values were you honoring in those moments? Conversely, think about times when you felt uneasy or disappointed in yourself. What values were being compromised or ignored? Another approach is to consider the people you admire and respect. What qualities do they possess that you find admirable? Often, the traits we respect in others are a reflection of the values we hold dear. As you delve into this process, you may find that some values stand out more clearly than others. These are your core values, the non-negotiables that you cannot live without. They are the standards by which you measure your actions and choices. For example, if honesty is a core value for you, you will strive to be truthful in your interactions, even when it's challenging. If compassion is a core value, you will seek to understand and empathize with others, even when it's easier to turn away. Identifying your core values is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing journey. As you grow and change, your values may evolve as well. It's important to revisit them regularly to ensure that they still resonate with you and that you are living in alignment with them. Living in accordance with your core values is not always easy. There will be times when you are tested, when following your values may require sacrifice or difficult choices. But it is in these moments that your values become your anchor, providing clarity and strength. They remind you of what is truly important, guiding you back to your path when you stray. When you build your life on the foundation of your core values, you create a life of meaning and purpose. You move through the world with integrity and authenticity, attracting experiences and relationships that reflect your true self. Your values become your beacon, lighting the way to a life that is not only successful but deeply fulfilling. In the end, identifying your core values is about discovering the essence of who you are. It is a journey to the core of your being, a journey that empowers you to build the life you want, a life that is a true reflection of your heart and soul. Chapter 2. Overcoming Obstacles. One of the most significant barriers to building the life you want is fear. It's a natural human emotion, a protective mechanism that warns us of potential dangers. However, when fear becomes paralyzing, it can prevent us from pursuing our dreams and living our fullest lives. Facing your fears is not about eradicating them entirely, but about learning to navigate through them, to use them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Fear manifests in various forms: fear of failure, rejection, the unknown, or even success. These fears often stem from past experiences, societal pressures, or internalized beliefs. They whisper doubts in our ears, painting worst-case scenarios that keep us rooted in our comfort zones. But what if we could reframe our perspective on fear? What if we could see it as a signal, a guidepost pointing us towards growth and transformation. The first step in facing your fears is acknowledgement. It's about recognizing and naming your fears without judgment. This requires a level of self-awareness and honesty that can be uncomfortable, but it's essential. By identifying your fears, you diminish their power over you. You create a space where you can examine them more objectively, understanding their origins and the truths they might be masking. Once you've acknowledged your fears, the next step is to challenge them. This involves questioning the validity of the fear-inducing beliefs you hold. For example, if you fear failure, ask yourself, what does failure mean to me? Is it truly as catastrophic as I imagine? What can I learn from it? By dissecting your fears, you often find that they are based on exaggerated or unrealistic assumptions. Challenging your fears also means confronting them directly. This can be a gradual process, starting with small steps that build your confidence. If you're afraid of public speaking, for example, you might start by speaking up in small group settings before progressing to larger audiences. Each step forward is a victory, a proof that you can move through your fear. An effective tool in facing your fears is visualization. Imagine yourself successfully navigating the situation you fear. Visualize the steps you take, the emotions you feel, and the positive outcome you achieve. This mental rehearsal can build your confidence and reduce the intensity of your fear. It's also important to cultivate a support system of friends, family, or mentors who can provide encouragement and perspective. Sharing your fears with others can lighten the burden and provide you with alternative viewpoints and strategies. Facing your fears is an act of courage. It's about embracing vulnerability and stepping into the unknown. Each time you confront a fear, you expand your comfort zone, and what was once daunting becomes manageable. You discover a reservoir of strength and resilience within yourself that you may not have realized existed. Moreover, facing your fears is integral to personal growth. It's in the moments of discomfort and challenge that we learn the most about ourselves. We develop new skills, gain deeper insights, and build a stronger sense of self. The fears we face become the milestones of our journey, marking our progress towards building the life we want. In the end, facing your fears is not about becoming fearless. It's about developing a healthier relationship with fear, where it becomes a catalyst for growth rather than a barrier. It's about realizing that on the other side of fear lies a world of possibilities, a life that is richer, fuller, and more aligned with your true self. In the pursuit of building the life you want, failure is an inevitable companion. It is a universal experience, yet one that is often met with dread and disappointment. The fear of failure can be a formidable obstacle, holding us back from taking risks and trying new things. However, the truth is that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a vital part of the journey. Learning from failure is about transforming setbacks into stepping stones, turning moments of defeat into opportunities for growth. The stigma surrounding failure is deeply ingrained in our culture. From a young age, we are taught to strive for perfection, to aim for success in all we do. This mindset can lead to a fear of failure that paralyzes us, preventing us from venturing outside our comfort zones. But what if we could shift our perspective? What if we could see failure not as a mark of shame but as a badge of courage, a sign that we are pushing our boundaries and challenging ourselves? The first step in learning from failure is to reframe it. Failure is not a reflection of your worth as a person. It is simply a result, an outcome of a particular endeavor. It is a source of valuable information, providing insights into what works and what doesn't. By viewing failure as feedback, you can approach it with curiosity rather than fear. You can ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this knowledge to improve and move forward? Accepting responsibility for your failures is another crucial aspect of learning from them. It's easy to blame external circumstances or other people, but true growth comes from acknowledging your role in the outcome. This doesn't mean being overly self-critical. It means being honest and reflective. By taking ownership of your failures, you empower yourself to make changes and avoid similar mistakes in the future. Resilience is the key to turning failure into a learning experience. It's about bouncing back, not letting setbacks define you. Resilient individuals see failure as a temporary setback, not a permanent state. They maintain a positive outlook, focusing on their strengths and the lessons learned. Building resilience involves developing a strong support network, practicing self-care, and cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset, as coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. This mindset embraces challenges, perseveres in the face of setbacks, and sees effort as the path to mastery. When you adopt a growth mindset, you view failure as an opportunity to grow, to stretch your abilities, and to expand your potential. Learning from failure also involves setting realistic expectations. It's important to aim high, but it's equally important to be realistic about what you can achieve. By setting achievable goals, you set yourself up for success, and when setbacks occur, they are more manageable and less likely to derail your progress. Learning from failure requires action. It's not enough to simply reflect on your failures. You need to apply the lessons learned. This might mean making changes to your approach, seeking additional knowledge or skills, or adjusting your goals. Action is the bridge between failure and success, the means by which you turn your setbacks into stepping stones. In conclusion, learning from failure is an essential part of building the life you want. It is a process of reframing, accepting responsibility, building resilience, adopting a growth mindset, setting realistic expectations, and taking action. Embracing failure as a teacher rather than fearing it as an enemy opens the door to a world of possibilities. It allows you to grow, to evolve, and to move closer to your dreams with each step, no matter how many times you may stumble along the way. Chapter 3: Unlocking Your Potential. Change is an integral part of life and a crucial element in building the life you want. It is the force that propels us forward, challenging us to grow and evolve. Yet, embracing change can be daunting. It often involves stepping into the unknown, leaving behind the comfort of the familiar. But it is in the midst of change that we discover our true potential, our capacity to adapt and thrive in an ever-shifting world. The resistance to change is a natural human instinct. It stems from a desire for stability and predictability, a need to feel in control of our environment. However, this resistance can also be a barrier to personal growth. It can keep us stuck in patterns that no longer serve us, preventing us from pursuing new opportunities and experiences. The first step in embracing change is to acknowledge its inevitability. Change is a constant in life, and by accepting this, we can shift our mindset from one of resistance to one of openness. This doesn't mean that change is always easy or comfortable, but it does mean that we can approach it with a sense of curiosity and possibility. One way to embrace change is to cultivate a sense of adventure. Instead of viewing change as a threat, see it as an opportunity for exploration and discovery. Approach new experiences with a sense of wonder, and allow yourself to be surprised by what you find. This adventurous spirit can transform the way you perceive change, turning it from a daunting challenge into an exciting journey. Another important aspect of embracing change is flexibility. This means being willing to adapt your plans and expectations in response to changing circumstances. It's about being open to different paths and outcomes, even if they're not what you originally envisioned. Flexibility allows you to navigate change with grace and resilience, making the most of the opportunities it presents. Building a support network is also crucial in embracing change. Surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you, who are there to offer support and guidance when you need it. These connections can provide a sense of stability and comfort amidst the uncertainties of change. Embracing change also involves letting go of the past. This can be one of the most challenging aspects, as it requires releasing what is familiar and comfortable. But holding on to the past can prevent you from fully engaging with the present and embracing the future. Letting go is an act of trust, a belief that new and beautiful things can emerge from the unknown. One of the most powerful ways to embrace change is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment without judgment. It allows you to experience change as it unfolds without getting caught up in fears about the future or regrets about the past. Mindfulness cultivates a sense of inner peace and equanimity, even in the midst of change. Embracing change is not about denying the challenges and difficulties that come with it. It's about acknowledging these challenges while also recognizing the opportunities for growth and transformation. It's about understanding that change is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced as a natural and essential part of the journey towards building the life you want. In the end, embracing change is about embracing life itself. It's about being open to the endless possibilities that each moment brings, trusting in your ability to adapt and thrive. It's about recognizing that change is the pathway to a more vibrant, fulfilling, and authentic life. So take a deep breath, step into the unknown, and embrace the beautiful journey of change that lies ahead. Personal growth is a journey that lies at the heart of building the life you want. It is the process of evolving into the best version of yourself, of uncovering your potential and bringing it to fruition. Yet, amidst the myriad self-help books and personal development programs, the secret to personal growth remains elusive to many. The truth is, the secret is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It is a deeply personal journey that requires self-awareness, commitment, and a willingness to embrace change. The first step in this journey is to set clear, intentional goals. These goals should be aligned with your values and aspirations, serving as guiding lights on your path to personal growth. They should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, smart. Setting such goals provides direction and focus, helping you to channel your energies effectively. One of the most powerful tools for personal growth is reflection. Taking time to reflect on your experiences, thoughts, and emotions allows you to gain insights into your behavior and motivations. It helps you to identify patterns and areas for improvement. Reflection can be facilitated through journaling, meditation, or even conversations with trusted friends or mentors. Another key aspect of personal growth is embracing challenges. It is through facing and overcoming challenges that we grow stronger and more resilient. Challenges push us out of our comfort zones, forcing us to adapt and learn. They provide opportunities for learning and development that cannot be found in the comfort of the familiar. Personal growth also requires a commitment to lifelong learning. The world is constantly changing, and to grow we must change with it. This means being open to new ideas, seeking out new experiences, and continuously expanding our knowledge and skills. Lifelong learning keeps our minds active and engaged, and it opens up new possibilities for growth and development. Mindfulness is another crucial element in the journey of personal growth. By being present and fully engaged in the moment, we can better understand ourselves and our surroundings. Mindfulness helps us to tune into our inner voice, to recognize our needs and desires, and to make choices that are in alignment with our authentic selves. The secret to personal growth also lies in the power of gratitude. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. It opens our hearts to the abundance of life and fosters a sense of contentment and well-being. Gratitude is a powerful force that can transform our perspective and enhance our personal growth. Resilience is another essential component of personal growth. Life is full of ups and downs, and resilience is what allows us to bounce back from setbacks and continue moving forward. It is the ability to adapt to adversity, to learn from failure, and to persevere in the face of challenges. Building resilience involves developing a positive mindset, practicing self-care, and seeking support when needed. Ultimately, the secret to personal growth is not a destination but a journey. It is a lifelong process of self-discovery, learning, and evolution. It requires a commitment to oneself, a willingness to embrace change, and a dedication to living with purpose and intention. Personal growth is the key to unlocking your potential and building the life you want. It is a journey that is unique to each individual, filled with its own challenges and rewards. So embrace the journey, cherish the lessons, and continue to grow and evolve into the person you were meant to be. Chapter 4. Cultivating Mindfulness. In the fast-paced world we live in, the art of being present has become a lost treasure. Our minds are often preoccupied with thoughts of the past or worries about the future, leaving little room for the beauty of the present moment. Yet being present is a cornerstone of personal growth and a key ingredient in building the life you want. It is in the here and now that we find clarity, connection, and the true essence of life. The art of being present is about mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to the present moment with openness, curiosity, and without judgment. It's about fully experiencing the now, whether you're savoring a meal, having a conversation, or simply taking a breath. This mindfulness allows you to appreciate the richness of life, to notice the small details and the subtle beauty that you might otherwise miss. Being present is also about letting go of distractions. In our digital age, we are constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, and information. These distractions pull us away from the present moment, fragmenting our attention and diminishing our ability to focus. By reducing these distractions and creating space for silence and stillness, you can cultivate a deeper presence in your life. Another aspect of being present is learning to manage your thoughts. Our minds are often filled with a constant stream of thoughts, many of which are unhelpful or even detrimental. By practicing mindfulness, you can learn to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. This doesn't mean suppressing your thoughts, but rather acknowledging them and then gently redirecting your attention back to the present. The art of being present also involves embracing impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing, and clinging to the desire for things to remain the same only leads to suffering. By accepting the transient nature of life, you can live more fully in the present, appreciating each moment for the unique experience it offers. Being present enhances your relationships as well. When you are fully present with someone, you are truly listening and engaging with them, creating a deeper and more meaningful connection. This presence fosters empathy, understanding, and a genuine sense of connection that enriches both your life and the lives of those around you. The benefits of being present extend to your physical and mental well-being. Studies have shown that mindfulness can reduce stress, improve focus, and enhance overall well-being. By cultivating presence in your life, you are not only enriching your experiences but also nurturing your health and happiness. The art of being present is a vital skill in building the life you want. It is a practice that requires intention and dedication, but the rewards are immeasurable. By being present, you open yourself to the fullness of life, embracing each moment with clarity and gratitude. So take a deep breath, center yourself in the now, and discover the beauty and richness of being fully present in your life. Meditation is a powerful tool in the quest to build the life you want. It is a practice that has been used for centuries to cultivate mindfulness, reduce stress, and enhance overall well-being. Building a meditation practice is a journey that can transform your life, bringing clarity, peace, and a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. The first step in building a meditation practice is to understand what meditation is. At its core, meditation is the practice of focusing your attention on a single point of reference, such as your breath, a mantra, or a specific object. This focus helps to quiet the mind, allowing you to experience the present moment more fully. One of the most common forms of meditation is mindfulness meditation. This involves observing your thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. The goal is not to stop thinking but to become aware of your thoughts and to learn to observe them without getting caught up in them. Another popular form of meditation is concentration meditation. This involves focusing your attention on a single point, such as your breath or a mantra. This type of meditation can help to improve your focus and concentration, making it easier to be present in your daily life. To start building your meditation practice, it's important to set aside a specific time and place for your practice. Even just a few minutes a day can be beneficial. Find a quiet, comfortable space where you can sit or lie down without being disturbed. You can sit on a cushion, a chair, or even on the floor as long as you're comfortable. Begin your practice by focusing on your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Over time, you may want to explore other meditation techniques, such as body scans, loving-kindness meditation, or guided meditations. One of the key challenges in building a meditation practice is consistency. Like any habit, it takes time and dedication to establish. Set realistic goals for yourself and be patient and gentle with yourself as you navigate the ups and downs of your practice. As you deepen your meditation practice, you may begin to notice changes in your life. You may find that you're more present in your interactions, more resilient in the face of stress, and more in tune with your emotions. Meditation can help to create a sense of inner peace and clarity that can guide you in making choices that align with the life you want to build. Building a meditation practice is a journey that unfolds over time. It's a process of exploration and discovery, of learning to be present with yourself and the world around you. By dedicating time to this practice, you are investing in your well-being and taking a powerful step toward building the life you want. Meditation is a transformative practice that can play a crucial role in your personal growth journey. By building a consistent meditation practice, you open yourself to a wealth of benefits that can enhance every aspect of your life. Embrace this practice with an open heart and mind, and witness the profound impact it can have on your journey to building the life you want. Chapter 5. Strengthening Relationships. Empathy is a fundamental human capacity that plays a crucial role in building meaningful relationships and creating a life of depth and connection. It is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, to step into their shoes and see the world from their perspective. In the journey of building the life you want, the importance of empathy cannot be overstated. It is the bridge that connects us to others, fostering compassion, understanding, and a sense of shared humanity. At its core, empathy involves active listening and emotional attunement. It requires us to be fully present with another person, to listen not just with our ears but with our hearts. This means setting aside our own judgments and preconceptions and being open to the experiences and emotions of others. Active listening involves paying attention to both the words and the nonverbal cues, such as body language and tone of voice, to gain a deeper understanding of the other person's experience. Empathy also involves emotional resonance, the ability to feel what another person is feeling. This doesn't mean losing yourself in their emotions, but rather allowing yourself to be touched by their experiences. It's about connecting on a heart level, recognizing the common humanity that binds us all. One of the key benefits of empathy is that it fosters strong, meaningful relationships. When we feel understood and valued by others, it deepens our connection and builds trust. Empathy allows us to navigate conflicts more effectively, as it helps us to see the other person's perspective and find common ground. It is the foundation of compassionate communication, where both parties feel heard and respected. Empathy also plays a crucial role in leadership and teamwork. In a professional setting, empathy can lead to better collaboration, increased creativity, and a more positive work environment. It allows leaders to connect with their team members, understand their motivations and challenges, and inspire them to achieve their best. In a broader sense, empathy is essential for building a more compassionate and inclusive society. It enables us to understand the experiences of people from different backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life. This understanding can lead to greater tolerance, respect, and a commitment to social justice. Cultivating empathy is a lifelong journey that requires intention and practice. It starts with self-awareness, as we cannot truly understand others if we are not in touch with our own emotions. It also involves a commitment to personal growth, as expanding our capacity for empathy often means challenging our own biases and assumptions. One way to cultivate empathy is through curiosity and openness to learning about others. This can involve engaging with diverse perspectives, whether through books, films, or conversations with people who have different life experiences. Another way is through practicing empathy in our daily interactions, making a conscious effort to listen deeply and respond with compassion. Empathy is a cornerstone of building the life you want. It enriches our relationships, enhances our leadership abilities, and contributes to a more compassionate world. By cultivating empathy, we open our hearts to the beauty and complexity of the human experience, and we create a life that is not only successful but also deeply meaningful and connected. Topic 5.2. Effective communication skills. Effective communication is a cornerstone of building the life you want. It is the bridge that connects us to others, enabling us to share our thoughts, feelings, and ideas. Whether in personal relationships, professional settings, or everyday interactions, the ability to communicate effectively is essential for success and fulfillment. The first key to effective communication is clarity. This means expressing your thoughts and ideas in a clear and concise manner, free from ambiguity or confusion. Clarity requires a deep understanding of your own message and the ability to convey it in a way that is easily understood by others. It involves choosing the right words, structuring your message logically, and avoiding jargon or complex language that might obscure your meaning. Listening is another critical component of effective communication. It is not just about hearing the words of the other person but truly understanding their message, their emotions, and their perspective. Active listening involves giving your full attention to the speaker, reflecting back what you have heard, and asking clarifying questions. It is a skill that demonstrates respect and empathy, building trust and rapport in your relationships. Nonverbal communication also plays a significant role in effective communication. Our body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice convey a wealth of information beyond the words we speak. Being aware of your nonverbal cues and those of others can enhance your understanding and connection in any interaction. Empathy is a crucial element of effective communication. It involves tuning into the emotions and experiences of the other person, understanding their perspective, and responding with compassion and sensitivity. Empathy fosters a deeper level of connection and trust, creating a safe space for open and honest communication. Adaptability is another important skill in effective communication. This means being able to adjust your communication style and approach based on the situation, the audience, and the context. It involves being sensitive to cultural differences, recognizing the needs and preferences of the other person, and being flexible in your approach. Conflict resolution is an essential aspect of effective communication. Conflicts are a natural part of human relationships, but the way we handle them can make all the difference. Effective communication skills can help to navigate conflicts constructively, finding solutions that are mutually satisfactory and preserving the integrity of the relationship. Effective communication is a vital skill in building the life you want. It enhances your relationships, facilitates collaboration and understanding, and enables you to express yourself clearly and confidently. By developing your communication skills, you open the door to deeper connections, greater success, and a more fulfilling life. Chapter 6. Achieving balance. In the pursuit of building the life you want, finding harmony between your work and personal life is crucial. This balance, often referred to as work-life harmony, is about creating a synergy between the different aspects of your life, ensuring that one does not overshadow the other. It's about recognizing that both work and personal life are essential components of a fulfilling existence and finding ways to integrate them seamlessly. The concept of work-life harmony goes beyond the traditional notion of work-life balance, which often implies a strict separation between the two. Instead, harmony suggests a more fluid and flexible approach, where work and life complement and enrich each other. This perspective acknowledges that the demands of work and personal life can fluctuate, and it allows for a more adaptable and personalized approach to managing these demands. One of the keys to achieving work-life harmony is setting clear boundaries. This means defining the limits of your work and personal life and ensuring that they are respected. It might involve setting specific work hours, turning off work-related notifications after a certain time, or dedicating certain days or evenings to family or leisure activities. By establishing these boundaries, you create space for both work and personal life to thrive. Prioritization is another essential aspect of work-life harmony. It involves identifying what is most important to you in both your work and personal life and allocating your time and energy accordingly. This might mean saying no to certain commitments or delegating tasks to ensure that your priorities are given the attention they deserve. Flexibility is also crucial in achieving work-life harmony. Life is unpredictable, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances is vital. This might involve adjusting your work schedule to accommodate personal commitments, working remotely to save commuting time, or taking advantage of flexible working arrangements offered by your employer. Self-care is an integral part of work-life harmony. It's important to take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being to perform effectively in both your work and personal life. This might involve regular exercise, adequate rest, healthy eating, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Communication is key to maintaining work-life harmony. This involves open and honest communication with your employer, colleagues, and family about your needs and expectations. By expressing your boundaries and priorities, you can work together to find solutions that support your work-life harmony. Achieving work-life harmony requires regular reflection and adjustment. It's important to periodically assess how well your current approach is working and make changes as needed. This might involve reassessing your priorities, adjusting your boundaries, or exploring new ways to integrate work and life more effectively. Work-life harmony is a dynamic and ongoing process that plays a crucial role in building the life you want. By setting clear boundaries, prioritizing your needs, embracing flexibility, practicing self-care, communicating effectively, and regularly reflecting on your approach, you can create a fulfilling and balanced life that allows you to thrive both personally and professionally. In the journey to build the life you want, prioritizing self-care is essential. Self-care is the practice of taking an active role in protecting one's own well-being and happiness, particularly during periods of stress. It is a fundamental aspect of maintaining both physical and mental health, enabling you to function at your best in all areas of life. By prioritizing self-care, you not only enhance your own quality of life but also improve your ability to care for others and engage effectively in your work and personal activities. Self-care encompasses a wide range of activities and practices tailored to individual needs and preferences. It includes physical care, such as exercise, nutrition, and sleep, as well as mental and emotional care, such as stress management, relaxation techniques, and engaging in hobbies and activities that bring joy and fulfillment. One of the key aspects of prioritizing self-care is recognizing its importance. It's not a luxury or an indulgence. It's a necessity for maintaining health and well-being. By acknowledging the value of self-care, you give yourself permission to make it a priority in your life. Time management is crucial in prioritizing self-care. In today's busy world, it's easy to let self-care fall by the wayside. By intentionally scheduling time for self-care activities, you ensure that they are integrated into your daily routine. This might involve setting aside specific times for exercise, planning healthy meals, or blocking out time for relaxation and leisure activities. Setting boundaries is another important aspect of self-care. This involves learning to say no to demands on your time and energy that are not aligned with your well-being. By setting boundaries, you protect your time and energy for self-care activities and prevent burnout. Mindfulness and self-awareness are key components of self-care. Being mindful of your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations allows you to recognize when you need to engage in self-care activities. It helps you tune into your body's signals and respond to its needs. Self-compassion is an essential part of self-care. It involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during challenging times. By practicing self-compassion, you acknowledge that it's okay to not be perfect and that taking care of yourself is a priority. Engaging in activities that bring joy and relaxation is a vital aspect of self-care. Whether it's reading, taking a walk in nature, practicing a hobby, or spending time with loved ones, these activities recharge your batteries and contribute to your overall well-being. Regularly assessing and adjusting your self-care practices is important. What works for you at one point in time may not be as effective later on. By staying attuned to your needs and being open to trying new self-care strategies, you can ensure that your self-care routine remains effective and relevant. Prioritizing self-care is a crucial aspect of building the life you want. It involves recognizing the importance of self-care, managing your time effectively, setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness and self-compassion, engaging in enjoyable activities, and regularly reassessing your self-care needs. By making self-care a priority, you enhance your well-being, resilience, and ability to thrive in all areas of life. Chapter 7. Manifesting your dreams. Setting and achieving goals is a fundamental aspect of building the life you want. Goals provide direction, focus, and motivation, guiding you toward your desired outcomes. They are the milestones that mark your progress and the stepping stones that lead you to success. By setting and achieving goals, you take control of your life, shaping it into the masterpiece you envision. The first step in setting and achieving goals is to define what you want. This involves identifying your values, passions, and aspirations. Your goals should be aligned with these elements, as they are the driving forces behind your motivation. Consider what areas of your life you want to improve or what dreams you want to pursue. Be specific and clear about what you want to achieve. Once you have defined your goals, the next step is to make them SMART. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. A SMART goal provides a clear and structured framework that increases the likelihood of success. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like I want to be healthier, a SMART goal would be, I want to exercise for 30 minutes, 5 days a week for the next 3 months. Creating an action plan is crucial in achieving your goals. This involves breaking down your goals into smaller, manageable steps and identifying the resources and strategies you need to accomplish them. An action plan provides a roadmap that guides you from where you are to where you want to be. Staying motivated is essential in the journey toward achieving your goals. Motivation can fluctuate, so it's important to find ways to keep yourself inspired and committed. This might involve visualizing your success, celebrating small victories, or surrounding yourself with supportive people who encourage your progress. Overcoming obstacles is an inevitable part of the goal-setting process. Challenges and setbacks will arise, but they are opportunities for growth and learning. Stay resilient, adapt your strategies as needed, and maintain a positive mindset. Remember that every obstacle is a chance to strengthen your determination and refine your approach. Consistent action is the key to achieving your goals. Success is the result of small daily actions that accumulate over time. Stay disciplined and committed even when progress seems slow. It's the consistent effort that leads to significant results. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your goals is important. As you grow and evolve, your goals may change. Periodically assess your goals to ensure they are still relevant and aligned with your aspirations. Be flexible and willing to modify your plans as necessary. Setting and achieving goals is a dynamic and empowering process that propels you toward the life you want. By defining clear goals, creating an action plan, staying motivated, overcoming obstacles, taking consistent action, and regularly reviewing your progress, you can turn your dreams into reality. Embrace the journey of goal setting as an opportunity to discover your potential. Challenge yourself and create a fulfilling and purposeful life. Living with purpose is about aligning your actions with your values, passions, and aspirations. It's about making intentional choices that lead to a fulfilling and meaningful life. When you live with purpose, you create a sense of direction and significance in your life, contributing to your overall well-being and happiness. The first step in living with purpose is to clarify your values and passions. These are the core principles and interests that drive you, the things that matter most to you. By identifying what you value and what you love, you create a compass that guides your decisions and actions. Once you have a clear understanding of your values and passions, the next step is to set goals that align with them. These goals should be meaningful and motivating, reflecting what you want to achieve in life. By setting purpose-driven goals, you create a roadmap for living a life that is true to yourself. Giving with purpose also involves making intentional choices. Every decision you make, from how you spend your time to how you interact with others, should reflect your values and contribute to your goals. This means being mindful and deliberate in your actions, choosing what aligns with your purpose. Finding your purpose often involves exploring different interests and activities. It's a process of discovery where you try new things and see what resonates with you. This exploration is an essential part of living a purposeful life, as it helps you uncover what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. Contributing to something larger than yourself is a key aspect of living with purpose. This could be through your work, volunteer activities, or relationships. When you feel that you are making a positive impact in the world, it adds depth and meaning to your life. Living with purpose also means embracing change and growth. Your purpose may evolve over time, and that's okay. It's important to be open to new experiences and to adapt your goals and actions as you grow and learn. Practicing gratitude and mindfulness can enhance your sense of purpose. By appreciating the present moment and being thankful for what you have, you cultivate a positive mindset that supports your purposeful living. Living with purpose requires resilience and perseverance. There will be challenges and setbacks, but it's important to stay committed to your values and goals. Keep moving forward even when the path is difficult, knowing that your purposeful life is worth the effort. Living with purpose is a journey of aligning your actions with your values and aspirations. It's about making intentional choices, exploring your passions, contributing to the greater good, and embracing growth and change. By living with purpose, you create a life that is not only successful but also deeply fulfilling and meaningful. We find ourselves standing at the threshold of a new dawn, a realm where the life we yearn for is not just a distant dream but a tangible reality within our grasp. This journey, marked by introspection, resilience, and purpose, has been a pilgrimage toward our true selves, a voyage to the heart of our existence. In the quietude of self-reflection, we discovered the power of looking inward, of understanding the depths of our being. It was here that we found the courage to face our fears, to embrace the lessons hidden in the shadows of our failures. Each step, each stumble, was a stepping stone leading us closer to the essence of who we are. We learned to dance with the rhythm of life, to welcome the unknown with open arms. Change, once a formidable adversary, transformed into a trusted ally, guiding us toward uncharted territories where our potential could unfold in its full splendor. The art of being present, of savoring the moment, became our sanctuary, a haven of peace in the midst of life's turbulence. It was in the stillness of the present that we found clarity, a clarity that illuminated our path, showing us the way forward. Our journey was also a quest for harmony, a quest to balance the demands of our outer world with the needs of our inner selves. We learned to prioritize self-care, to nourish our bodies and minds, understanding that our well-being is the foundation upon which our dreams are built. We embraced the challenge of setting and achieving goals, of crafting a vision for our lives. It was in the pursuit of these goals that we found our purpose, a purpose that gave meaning to our existence, that filled our days with passion and our nights with dreams. Living with purpose became our guiding star, our compass in the journey of life. It was a beacon that lit up our path, a light that shone even in the darkest of nights. In living with purpose we found fulfillment, a fulfillment that transcended the material, touching the very core of our being. In the end, our journey was not just about building the life we want, but about discovering the life we were meant to live. It was a journey of transformation, of shedding the layers that no longer served us, revealing the luminous beings we truly are. Let us carry forward the lessons we have learned, the wisdom we have gained. Let us move forward with hope in our hearts, knowing that the life we want is not just a distant dream but a reality waiting to be embraced. This is not the end but a new beginning, a chance to live each day with purpose, with passion, with love. Let us step into this new dawn with open hearts, ready to build the life we want, the life we deserve.